In this week's edition of A Ray of Hope, TVJ News highlights an organization which continues to make an impact in a crime-prone area through dancing. Since its inception in 1979, the Tivoli Dance Troupe, located in West Kingston, has been using dance to target young people of all ages.
A Ray of Hope.
Since its inception in 1979, the Tivoli Dance Troupe, located in West Kingston, has been using dance to target young people of all ages. And with entries in hundreds of competitions and medals to boot, the troupe continues to excel beyond the odds. The odds, that is, of often being surrounded by crime and violence. Violence which sometimes prevents them from coming out even to practice. So how do they continue to make it work?
Determination. The 3 Ds: discipline and dedication.
We're always preparing. That is what really brings us through. God is covering us.
It's like a part of them. The shots might be firing and all of that, but it's like we don't think about that, and the children don't. They just want to come to dance class.
The troupe is a form of reprieve for the over 90 dancers from as young as 3 years old up to 35. The mission? To instill moral values and steer them away from negative influences.
The dance group prevents the younger ones from getting pregnant. We teach them that they are to get an education. If we see where they are falling back in their work, we find classes for them to go. Now some of them are working in different schools, teaching dance.
A few parents say they have seen the positive impact the troupe is making in their children's lives.
They really enjoy it. I've seen improvement in their behavior. So I always encourage them. I want them to be involved.
My daughter has always been a shy person, but when she's here at Tivoli, I realize that she's not that shy. She's not shy. She'll dance and she'll go out and do her best. So I'll credit this group for playing their part in her rounded behavior.
She danced right through her GSAT practice. I've never worked her not for a week, and she came out very successfully. She'll be now going to the St. Jude's High School. It's a great troupe. They have always excelled, and regardless of what is taking place, they have never ceased, to perform, to come out.
The troupe says it's evidence that where one comes from does not determine one's destiny.
They attach them to the stigma of the community. But we teach our dancers to lift their head up. Although you live in a community like Tivoli, it doesn't mean that you have to be the community itself. You can rise up.
For A Ray of Hope, I'm Herman Green.
A Ray of Hope.